Yeah, we're good. Hey everybody, I'm Justin Klaus. I'm the senior video editor here at The Escapist, and we are going to continue playing Jade Empire. This is a game that I started playing a couple weeks ago. I had a lot of fun with it. I picked up Jade Empire initially, when it first came out, and played 10, 15 hours of it, but never got around to finishing it. So we're gonna try and do that here. We've played through part one, played through part two. In our initial outing, we kind of went through all the starter tutorial stuff. Our little town got attacked, and then we stole a little flyer thing, and then we crash landed, and we ended up here. And so this is the second town essentially, and apparently they have a problem with a dam being attacked by monsters, and water's not flowing. So we will see if we can figure out how to help them.
Please, excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it. Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well... Thank you so much, kind sir. You don't know what this means to me. If our firstborn is a boy, he shall have your name. Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now, in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Let me know if the echo's any better. I just turned down the audio coming out of my speakers. It was probably that you were just hearing it coming out. And yeah, if you guys weren't here the last couple times, basically what I'm doing is, since I'm basically playing this game to kind of show it off to everybody, I'm just going to shut up when they are talking or in cutscenes and stuff like that, other than maybe a couple little remarks here and there. And speaking of remarks, apparently everybody in this town is just named after whatever their profession is. So it's like Seamstress Land and Baker Bay. We're just going to find out, tea house dude.
This tea house must be popular. It seems like quite a prominent structure.
Because you have to have a fight in a tea house if you're a kung fu movie. Why do you not have audio right now?
Unfinished business with us first.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Remember what I said about there has to be a fight in a tea house? Oh yeah, and tables have to break. Bop. Is that guy using... Oh no, he's just got he's just using tonfas. I thought he was using a chair leg or something. Should be kind of hilarious. Whap. Get him. Take that, meat cart.
Legendary strength.
Come on. Come over here. Oh yeah, I should just lit him on fire. Aw, he knocked my fireball away. Let's heal up a little bit.
Legendary strength. You're going down.
Kick him. There we go. Oh, he's got a spear. Ow. Luckily he's... Oh, ow. Pokey spear is pokey. Alright, how's Dawnstar doing? Apparently really well. She hasn't taken any damage. Where did she go? Dawn Star, you were here a second ago. Now you're just... Oh, no, never mind. She's unconscious. Alright. There we go. Look how he's been fighting with her the whole time. And then all of a sudden the last guy goes down. And he's like, ah, I'm gonna fight with you now. Kicked him. I don't know why her dialogue is suddenly not working.
We can get back to business. Sun Li gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade. The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Li asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prized pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the spirit monk temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold. I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the spirit monk amulet too. Yes, Sun Li intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty.
See, this was what I was wondering. Like, if the flyer had actually worked all the way, you never would have even gotten here. So we're gonna ask her.
I choose to believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least. It is coming on 15 years now. As I said, I learned the location of the amulet after the monk died in Old Tien's. It has been difficult serving and waiting in silence. Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Yay, amulet. And yeah, just to recap, so if anybody wasn't here last time, basically the story is, so Sun Li, or the Glorious Strategist, was the character's master. And so he gets kidnapped. He's also the brother of the Emperor. And then at the beginning, essentially before the beginning of the game, the Emperor and the Lotus Assassins attack the Spirit Monk Temple to attack the Water God, because there's a drought going on. And so all the Spirit Monks get killed, except for you. And we pick up from there. We are going to level up, though. What do we need most? Probably focus. So we can poke people with our staff some more. That sounds really bad. Alright, 5 style points. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. I think... we'll try it, Spirit Thief. Still like this one. Oh god, so expensive. Oh, we can do this. Use up all of our points. Do we have any better gems for amulet? Probably not. Nope, those are all the good ones. So we'll talk to this person.
Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house. Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that Imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine. No one knew. This was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years. Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone? But Master Dutong came along with his writ. Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an Imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
It's the classic poor old lady getting taken advantage of.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an Imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
See, Hoplite has the right idea. Nothing that can't be solved by kicking it in the face. And there must be some weird bug that's like causing their first line of dialogue to not play.
I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Quan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were. That Imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice. Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway. Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still practicing. Let's try this one. Every bureaucrat knows a tree grows toward the light, but a rock grows not at all. I have no idea. Dutong just had me memorize a bunch of wise sayings. They don't make much sense to me. Maybe they'll sound better if people drink the wine.
Every piece of, sage wisdom sounds really good when you're a couple drinks in.
I shouldn't speak ill of my boss, but I don't trust him. Maybe it's because he's not from the town. He just showed up one day with that Imperial writ and took over. That Imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief.
Well, you already said that.
Mother... What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ, and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan. That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
He's the worst barkeep ever. He's watering down the drinks already.
Don't worry about that. He never passes out no matter how much he drinks. Actually, he usually goes through 3 stages stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up. The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand. No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
Somehow this is either gonna like result in like us finding out the writ is fake, or us just like killing this guy with alcohol poisoning, which somehow also solves the problem. So it was 7 and then 9. So I think we want him to get. We don't want him to get paranoid. So we need
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you? 1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
annual stores.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you? Good, good. Go speak to Dutong. If he's not drunk enough, or if he's too drunk, come back and see me and I'll mix him up another drink. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. Then old Mother Quan will be back in charge, and I won't ever have to give out another bit of bad advice.
So that's the guard. Let's actually just see if maybe we can steal the writ. We'll just let him stay drunk for a little while. Is there more guards? Sailors. If he's too drunk, I'll get him more drunk again.
Wokuketita sumpono, sukokot awokatia, wonofatasea. Niwupa ia kupusa ia awath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak mikano wo napia shatia oko. Pia shatia kraka ia nano uksaro wonofatasea. Ika kahia wo no ka kihia ia wo shatia oka uki ia aya yulia wai. Oso awi ia ni tu wo uksumpuno.
That doesn't sound very good. Bile. Tasty.
Pia shatia kraka ia nano uksaro wo no fatasea. Wasrafno sositu no ko ota napia ifa ia ok. Kutkosi wiwa ia wo no ia ifa wia ota wikino. Wo noa ia sususatia sonsifonia sonsi ifo.
We'll try this later. There's a demon.
Leave Zhang alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see orcs.
wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No! Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things!
No, please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone.
God's demon, punch it.
I am Dong Ping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen. And since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me. You will? I must warn you. Zhang is, well, he is very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Hey, Onion Knight. Yeah, as Vivantar just said, Jade Empire is a slightly older Bioware RPG. They put this out on the Xbox quite a while ago. I don't remember the exact year. I think it was 2005. But you can definitely see a lot of the kind of early Knights of the Old Republic and Dragon Age kind of represented here. But so it's kind of that same classic Bioware RPG feel, but it's, you know, feudal fantasy China.
Zhang kill ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with ox. Zhang not want to hurt ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for ox.
It's so sad.
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad. Master already have another ox. Poor ox. Zhang killed Ox's sister. Now Ox won't like Zhang anymore.
I remember what our strongest skill was. I think it was intimidation. Yep.
Zhang hurt Ox. Zhang can hurt you.
Dope.
Zhang is bad. Yes! Master needs my money.
Hey, good, we worked.
How else will he get second oxing back? You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
Zhang coming. Zhang go home now.
He certainly seemed harmless enough, but the customers were leery of him. Here, this is a little something to thank you for your help.
I guess maybe we should have thought of that. You know, the giant ogre. He doesn't grasp the subtlety of my intimidation. Alright, there's a lot of people to talk that we can talk to. Okay, so it's not an opportunity to like steal the writ up here. So we just gotta go talk to the drunk guy.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. The thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
Let's try intimidation again. Get it.
No.
Damn it.
Please, just leave me alone. I'm a bad man. A bad, bad man. I don't deserve friends. Just go away.
Alright. So just imagining things? Skills. Yeah, our intimidation is our best skill. It's 19.
No. Yeah.
There we go.
You're a good friend. I can trust you. You'll understand. Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up.
Buzz, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
God, oh, God. Oh, I hate that restorative potion. Oh, that stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung. And now I have the strangest memory, as if I... Oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, oh, I don't know, an imperial writ?
Subtle.
What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, 3 Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do.
I don't know. She didn't seem to really mind all that much. We could have silver. Or we could be good. For the nice old lady. I guess she was a nice old lady.
Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have Old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
I knew you would make the right choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
Aren't we good? Guess what? You have a tea house again.
A forgery? Are you certain?
Yeah, we got him drunk because you know that's what you do. Yeah.
That scoundrel! No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. For good. And thanks to this brave young man here, the tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Quan! Her tea house is back in business.
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house. I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Kwan's.
How about all the tea we can drink? But yeah, Vivintar. So Dawnstar, and then there's another character you end up beating later. You can basically not manipulate, but like subtly shift them. So like Dawnstar is definitely more open palm than she is closed fist. But eventually you can get her to become more ruthless, I guess. And then the other character you can do likewise. She's more closed fist, and then you can get her to be more open palm. How much silver do I have? Oh, we got plenty. All right, we're gonna try this crazy thing.
Niwupa ea kupusa ea ewath kraka ea nano uksa wonoa ea sususatia sonsifonia sonsi efo. Ia. Wowo ea kukwania sinia ia. Pia shatia kraka ea nano uksaro wo no fatasia. Noko wo ifawia ok kun one wipifia.
Ew, cold eagle eyes. I already don't like gazpacho, which is just cold soup. I can't imagine eyeball soup cold.
Awa utkua wo kokopia kawa ia ewo. Wasrafno sositu no ko ota napia ifa e ok.
Choose carefully. Oh, good.
Wo kuketita sumpono, sukokot awakatia, wo no fatasia.
God. These all sound terrible. Boiled ox testicles smothered in succulent cream sauce. One, that has other problems with it, but curdled porcupine bladder in clabbered rat's milk. And raw alligator eggs served in a warm goat skull. No, I can't. I don't think I can. I don't think I have the body for the next one. I'm feeling healthy. I'll take 2. I think I can take the spirit hit. Don't really want to be out 300 silver just to see what happens. Oh, we can make this interesting.
Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yowea sonsi ya wo yowea.
It should be like a grilled cheese sandwich.
Birshat uk ni uksa ia sumpuno kahon wo ushashia uksa hiaka. Wo kuketita sumpono, sukokot awakatia, wo nofat. Ia. Wo ia kukwania sinia ia. Ika kahia wo no ka kihia ia, wo shathia oka uki ia aya yulia wa. Ni wo sosawa ia wa tasi no ni nano yopa napia ifa ia ok.
Well, I'm currently tasting in colors now, and I feel awful. It was less painful in the other dish. Mushy peas with mint. It tastes like chicken.
Noko wo ifawia o kakun one wipifia.
I'm pretty sure it just is poison.
Hosoawi elni tu uksumpu. Tatsa ya okayowe ya fonya sisa ya trusta pafawe ya toya.
Please take your terrible food with you. Oh. So we're actually like limping around because we're hurt. That must be some seriously bad food. All right, well, we can use that to heal ourselves up a little bit.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace? I'm nobody important, nobody at all, and I have nothing to say to you. Sorry doesn't count for much.
Oops.
Sorry can't erase our mistakes. Sorry can't change the past. Nothing. It's not important. Not anymore. Just leave me alone.
Cranky old man. He's not kindly at all. Alright. Just haggis. Haggis also seems like it'd be pretty bad.
I am at the stage of my life in which I long for companionship. A wife with intellect and refinement comparable but just slightly inferior to my own. Unfortunately, this town presents scant opportunity for a suitable match. Seamstresses, barmaids, peasants. I may as well marry the harlots selling themselves in the street. Your jibes, canary, prick the armor of my pride. They are blunted barbs forged by the sputtering flames of your lesser intellect.
That's pretty good, actually.
Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak again, if you ever tire of the braying and neighing of these barnyard animals. I am at the stage of or perhaps everyone else's standards are far too low. I shall not allow myself to be saddled with a marriage of convenience, not when I deserve so much more. I understand your desire to seek elucidation from one whose vocabulary is elevated above the grunts and squawks of the general rabble inhabiting this town. However, I'm in no mood to converse with you, not while my heart bears the weight of my great burden. Farewell. Perhaps...
I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're dumb. I'm gonna punch you in your face. This is how we solve all of our problems.
I'll be a hero. That'll show them. Well, that'll show them all. I just need another drink to get my courage up. Wine! Someone bring me more wine!
You've been saying that for 3 days, Rue. Minister Shang's already looking for other people to close the dam, and you'll look a fool after all your boasts.
I doubt that man could open a door, never mind a dam.
Alright. I think we've pretty much talked to everybody we care about. Don't need to talk to who again, so... yeah, we can go outside. Where's the exit? Out we go! Hit him with the Sosaurus. I like that one. You're too wordy. Smack. Alright. Anything back here? Then... yeah, things to break open. Who keeps an explosive, like, right outside the tea house? Seems very dangerous.
Who let you back here? Bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen. Do thugs like you think you can just walk back here for food anytime? If I wanted human interaction, I'd have a kiosk in the square. Or maybe a trough.
Why a trough? Well, we don't feed the animals, Mr. Tay. That's handled by the farmers.
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back. A polite response from one of you strangers? Go on, don't waste your respect on me. I'm no high minister. I just cook. Good. I need to concentrate on the menu. You want to eat, you'll leave me alone.
Alright, so the cook is angry. He's just doing his job. He's not a jerk. He's just very busy. I can respect that. We're just gonna casually loot this nice little chest that's sitting out here. Because it was there. Belongs to us, right? Actually, I think Dawnstar may have a quest or something.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help. No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Li. I will answer what I can. Be well, my friend.
No, maybe not. Alright, so we need to go talk to the minister about the dam, and then we have Baker Bay, who is getting beaten up by some sailors somewhere. And wow, this town's actually quite large. Boy. There's no water. Fisherman, you're in the wrong business, buddy. These just seem very people that we don't really need to talk to at the moment. Oh, look, more bamboo casks. Which has a gem in it, because why not? Alright, don't see any of our quests down this way. I think that just goes... oh, wait, is that Baker Bay? No, never mind. That is not the person we're looking for. Yeah, I don't know. I like the cook. He seems okay. He's just a little angry. It's fine. He's just an angry cook. Boathouse. Do we need to go to the boathouse?
This here's a private club. Members only.
Oh, that kind of boathouse. Or break it down.
You can't. Just move along. You have a nice day now.
But I want to go in the boathouse. Boathouse is huge. Holy crap. All the way back here. Yep. And it even has its own crane thing that's connected to that dock for some reason. I could have taken a lot of people. Just punch them in their face. That's how we solve all of our problems with punching. Let's see if this one's trapped. Hey, that one's trapped too, apparently. Why are there so many trapped barrels in this town? What is wrong with these people?
Your move, old goat. You taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the lion, if you please. You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
But I'm the spirit monk.
Do not be so hasty, Jian. You did not turn me aside all those years ago.
Nararo, ni takatashi. Wanakapir sari awaf, van sierra surofos, isinosaurus suno.
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player.
Ikirnik tinepiru, uiperek uksun puno.
Jian the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat.
Sisair pawaro, tikotro tuaso.
I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
Ipaner nuko iwair, nikasanarir, iruro ninuasa irkana.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
Usair kokonato, tanatia, katanano, shafatoyo, kokonato siri panoneniko.
So, you either get Stone Immortal or Tempest, depending on slightly open palm. Well, it's like vaguely a few shades of blue more.
Always a pleasure to talk to another warrior. My game of Yi with Jian can wait a moment. What can I do for you? Stone Immortal allows you to control the earth itself. It is not easy to master. To understand the earth, you must be aware of all things around you and understand that they are all connected in one way or another. That is why Stone Immortal is only taught to those who follow the way of the open palm. Our sense of harmony aids us in persuading the earth to serve as our ally. You have some understanding of the way of the open palm, but Stone Immortal is not easily taught. Return to me when you feel you understand the way of the open palm. Then you will be ready. When you feel that you sufficiently understand the way of the open...
In other words, go do more good things. Because I still need to make a decision on that too. I haven't decided of whether or not this character is fully open palm or closed fist.
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today?
Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal. It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter. Hold on a sec. We've got company. You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working. Legendary stuff.
Looks like I gotta teach you to reorganize your face. Something clever. Ow. I'm just kidding. Ow. Stop that. Come on. Got him.
Spirit
Oh. Oh, they all have sticks. Smack him. There we go.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that? They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger. You spoke to Lan? Humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame. I'll never live this down.
Not all of us can be kung fu badasses.
Yes, you're right, of course. I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
I like how Dawnstar's just like standing in the background with her back turned. Just, I don't even care.
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout at the boathouse. Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen. Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her. She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway. I'm being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done something to deserve this, but I have no idea why Eiling is after me. Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
This is gonna turn out to be just like the worst like love triangle, isn't it? It's like when, you know, little kids like pull each other's hair at school. And it's like, oh, it's because I like you. Oh, I sent my guards to beat you up.
The fishermen in Two Rivers. A shame we will never see them again.
Just, I don't know. I'm gonna put the over/unders pretty low for that being my guess.
Hello there, stranger. I haven't spotted you around Tian's Landing before. You've come at a bad time, what with the dam being open and all. Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the acrobat. Unfortunately, I'm not putting any shows on in Tian's Landing, if that's why you're here. You know, feats of balance and precision, delicate routines to shock and amaze. Whatever brings some silver, really. I travel around the countryside putting on acts and sometimes teaching people a few tricks. Hey, now that I think of it, you're a warrior, right? I may not be putting on any shows here, but I could teach you a few techniques to improve your balance and speed if you're interested. I'd be happy to. I'll be leaving Tian's Landing someday soon, and silver always helps the trip go smoother. Let's see what I can teach you.
I have so much silver. All right. Wow. God, that one's expensive. So I can buy like all 3 of these, or just have like a giant chunk of focus. We're just gonna buy that. And suddenly we're poor. Oh, we can buy that. What can we sell, actually? I need to remember to slot that one. That one's really good. None of the rest of those are super great. Sure. All right. Womp. Let's make sure that one can become that. So I guess we can just sell those too, since I don't need them for anything.
Hello again.
Sell. We have exactly enough to afford one of these other ones. More health. I have 1 silver. So what do our stats look like right now? So we are 240. Okay, that's not bad. Still fairly even on charm, intuition, and intimidation. All right, cool. We are good with that.
Is the Emperor really 10 feet tall? Does he really float? Is he really so beautiful that he makes people cry? Is he?
I don't know, street urchin. It's not bothering me. Alright, let's go to the boathouse.
This here's a private club. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
Worst guard ever. I need to talk to them. Okay. Oh, a book stand. Alright. We're just mining those for experience. I'm not gonna...
idea of fighting my way out of this place.
Oh no, that one's already open.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you?
No, that was another guy.
You'd think after all the beatings I gave them over the years they'd be used to losing. but they're still taking it pretty hard. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them. Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
Knew it.
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me? I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to. Yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me, I'll talk to him. But I'm not going to let him weasel out of his promise.
Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about?
Like a bad sitcom.
What? Bay, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was summer and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly.
They actually were probably kids.
I was crying. So you took my hand and said, I think you're pretty, Eileen. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you.
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
Yep, she's crazy.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Babe. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Oh, I almost want to choose this option. You just get Lane and the two of them to fight. Oh, that's terrible.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed. Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bay's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bay is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
I guess if we're going open palm, we gotta be all super nice, don't we?
After all you've done for us, now you are letting Lan keep her dowry as well? Your generosity knows no bounds. I'm overwhelmed.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bay. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eileen. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bay. Let's go.
Look, it's the only way we're gonna get to learn how to throw rocks at people with our awesome kung fu powers. So we gotta be nice to everyone. so that we can throw rocks at them, because that makes sense.
I hope things work out for Bay and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me. It's just... Bay was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created. What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bay didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming. Ha! You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what, you find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable. But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course. Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out. Schumann the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the town. And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house. Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
So we're gonna fix up the gang leader with the thesaurus dude, right? Anything else in here? Nope, just a bunch of guards. Out we go. And remember, folks, this entire time while we're doing this, we're not solving the bigger town's problems of the dam being broken and them having no water. Like, well, we have more important things to do, like solve this marital dispute. Because RPGs. What happened here?
Pretty.
Isn't gone anywhere, he just picked it up.
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
Koni Onoyu Tashika will for your Sataraponi?
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout? My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
You can hang them. Oh, Minister.
It is not easy to be Minister Sheng, beset with troubles and doom, and now interrupted by some difficult stranger. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Sheng simply hasn't time for your petty concerns. I have problems of my own.
Apparently you've cracked and are now talking in the third person.
This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision. I have nary a clue. Unless... Oh, very well, you've convinced me to talk. It is dangerous to say anything, but I am a brave man. It was that horrible Inquisitor, Lim. Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam. Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business of the Lotus Assassins. I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants think it was ghosts. A much less terrifying idea.
Ooh, ghosts.
Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I have a key. I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. Various assassins and soldiers will be killed. Not good for my career. But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me. Think about what? I don't know what you're talking about. So, stranger, is there anything else Minister Sheng can do for you?
No time for assassins or ghosts. I need to find a husband for a gang leader.
Our old town, which lie across the footbridge and out the west gate. Certainly a sight worth taking in.
Wink,
Strictly
wink.
for interest's sake, of course. Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful. I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find the pirates very accommodating. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes. Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you. Yes, yes, go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now go close the Great Dam, and I never said that.
I never said anything. No more quests.
Konionuyu, Koki Tatasina, Sunpuno Onuyusir, Taikunpa Ibnano Pirni Wonu. Wonoir Efuir, Uxunortfonio Seer Sisitu, Sata Afsoir, Uknapir Anigir Ninpir. O Sair Uyukap Tantarunano, Wo Tarwair Shafir Owo. Wo Kausoir Noka Wo Tarwail Shaxiro Filopifu. Wonoir Efuir, Uxunortfonio Seer Sisitu, Sata Afsoir, Uknapir Anigir Ninpir. Usosir Utak Tarwair, Shafir Owosu. Wo Quair Ano Uyu, Kupkithir Soso Wawer Wakwakir Tower Wo. Wo Kausoir Noka Wo Tarwail Shaxiro Filopifu.
Yeah, discount.
Do none of you seek honor? Finally, someone approaches me. I was worried that this town's courage had drained away with the water. You look like a man who is trained for combat. Would you like to put those skills to the test?
Maybe.
Not personally, no. On behalf of Lord Yun, I'm here to find a skilled warrior who can deal with a unique problem. The Great Southern Forest, which lies north of this village, suffers from a terrible disease. Every tree within its borders sickens, and the place is infested with ghosts of all manners. If we did, would I be here? Lord Yun, my master, seeks a way to open the forest again and make it safe for travel. He is prepared to reward whoever aids him. Our men are no match for the ghosts in the forest. Perhaps you are. You must leave Tien's Landing via the gate and follow the roadway to the north.
Punch all the ghosts.
The forest is but a short journey away, and Lord Yun makes his camp at the base of a hill, which should be easy to find. The path there is relatively safe, but travel beyond his camp and things worsen considerably. Go safely, and remember what I've said. Lord Yun needs the help of able warriors like yourself.
Alright. Oh, did we level up again? We did indeed. Yay. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 6 though. Oh, I can afford that one. Alright.
This is bad. Oh, this is bad. River dried up, pirates everywhere. This is worse than the long drought. Yeah, get on with your day, youngster. We're just passing time.
Okniko fia apania sa tatasi no ni nano yok yo we sonsi ya wo yo we. Okniko fia apania sa tatasi no ni nano yok yo we sonsi ya wo yo we. Ni wupa ia kupu sa ia awath kraka ia nano uksaro iso wak nikano wo napia shak. Ni wu sosawa ia wak tasi no ni nano yopa napia ifaria ok. Noko wo ifawia ok kun one wipifia. Okniko fia apania sa tatasi no ni nano yok yo wea sonsi ya wo yo wea. Wo noa ea sususatia sonsi fonia sonsi ifo. Could kosi wiwa ya wo no hia ifo wea o ta wikino. Biarshat uk ni uksa ia sumpuno kahon wo ushashia uksa hia ka. Could kosi wiwa ya wo no hia ifo wea o ta wikino. Oso awi ia ni tu wo uksumpuno.
I feel like it's a poor, like, long game plan. Like, well, we'll just kill off the entire town, but we'll make some money.
Utatsa ia okayowe ia fonia sisa ia drusta pafawe ia to ia.
We'll delay this decision until right at the moment.
Utkua wo kokopia kawa ia elwo.
Alright. Gotta go find a husband. Oh, there's a book. Yay, books. Alright, so, Mr. Talkie Dude, you want to, oh.
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up, but it's been 3 days. Old Mother Quan is trying to make this place respectable again. You can't stay here. Go close the dam.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast to a better time. Just add it to my tab. I'm good for it.
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of. You have to leave now.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up so I can go close the dam. Yeah, just another drink or 2. Or 3. Or maybe 4. Oh, more wine?
Bring this man some wine.
You will? Thank the Emperor. I've lots of other work to do.
And who are you? More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or can you get some?
I need to go beat up some pirates.
My help? Nobody asked for my help. They don't even trust me enough to ride on my barge. But I'm not some useless old drunk. I'll show them. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam. You just need a drink or 2 to get my courage up first. You can't be serious. True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead.
Let's see.
Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to the pirates' camp. If I didn't have more pressing business. I promised to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk. But when I close the dam, they'll think I'm a hero. I just need a few drinks to get my courage up before I go. You mean that, don't you? Well, I may have a bit too much fondness for the wine, but I won't turn my back on someone who needs me. Let's do it! To the pirate lair! I'll make my way down to the little dock where I have my barge and get everything ready. Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go. Good, good. I got lots to do before we go. Check the barge, check our supplies, sample the wine. You never want to travel with bad wine.
He seems sincere. It might be foolish to place our trust in someone so fond of wine, but I believe he'll be there when we need him.
Remember, meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast.
Yeah, you already said that. Okay. Don't need to talk to you anymore. We need to go talk to potential husband guy because that's more important than all this stuff, right? Right?
Why have you returned? I suspect there must be some reason beyond the desire to add the agony of conversing with you to my already incalculable sufferings. I confess that I am eager to find a woman of genuine intellect and class. However, I have long given up hope of finding such a bride in this all-too-provincial town.
How would you like to marry a gang leader, right?
Eiling? Surely you jest. The infamy of that woman's gang leads me to believe she is barely above a beast, though I hear she is fair to gaze upon. I am well versed in Eiling's reputation.
We'll intimidate her.
To endure the protracted beating she unleashed on that unfortunate baker. Very well, I consent to a meeting with Eiling herself. Take me to her, that we may move events to their ultimate conclusion.
Yeah, I've had a husband.
Fair maiden. I see accounts of your physical beauty are quite accurate. I only hope the less flattering traits attributed to you are less so.
You sure like to use big words, don't you? You trying to make me feel stupid or something?
Precisely. My copious vocabulary and cunning linguistics are ample evidence of my superior intellect.
Or maybe you use big words to compensate for a little something lacking below the belt.
Are you under the erroneous belief that impugning my manhood will somehow entice me into a proposal? Yes, she does have spirit. No doubt that's why these ruffians follow her with such devotion. But will she be able to channel that fire into more socially acceptable pursuits?
Look, I know I've got a bad reputation, but I'm looking to make a clean start. It won't be easy to change, but I'm willing to try.
I suppose I can't reasonably ask for more than that, can I? Perhaps this union has potential after all.
You know, I think we should get to know each other a little better. In private.
I want to leave now.
You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect, so I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
That's truly a substantial sum of silver. I'll have to add your considerable financial means to the equation, along with your sweltering beauty and indomitable passions.
It may take a while, but I think I could get used to talk like that.
There we go, we saved the day. Alright. Beggar's Wharf. Be down this way. Where are you? Oh, nope. Found another quest. Oh, it's just you again. Don't want to talk to you. What did we end up missing?
Stop right there. I gave you 2 extra duty. Get back to that galley and start cleaning.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're a captain without a ship. She's nothing but a landlocked house now.
I will discover a way to free this ship. Until then, you'd better follow orders.
I've had enough of you and your orders.
Now get back in that ship. I'm your captain, understand?
Well, you're still the captain, for now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Then we'll see what's what.
If you've come to complain about my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the Great Dam closed, we'll be happy to leave. Until then, we're stuck here. They're good men, but we're all a bit mad right now. The Great Dam is open and the lake that feeds into the river is gone. My ship is stranded here like a lame water buffalo. We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen until someone finds a way to close the dam.
Everyone wants to close the dam.
The moment I saw you, I knew you were the fearless sort. I hoped you would offer to help. It shames me to need the help of a stranger. I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all the silver I have. You won't get too far if you don't speak to Minister Sheng first. The dam is located in the room. Good luck. I'm not used to needing help from others. It's hard for me to say this, but thank you.
You can walk the plank right into, I don't know, a muddy pit. Alright, let's go beat up some pirates and get a flyer.
I confess that when I got down here, I wasn't sure I actually met you. Too much wine in me. I thought you might have been a dream, but here you are. I can take you to the pirates if you still want to go. Might be a dangerous trip. The river has been running fast since the dam was opened, but it won't be any worse than the pirates themselves. I'll take you, and if the pirates slit your throat and dump your body in the river, I'll bring you back to town for a nice burial. If they leave your body on land, you're out of luck.
Gee, thanks.
Well, it would seem we have little choice. I certainly hope we won't regret asking Rue to help us.